Ok. Alors, normalement, je fais ça. Et on doit mettre ça. Ok. Son. Ok. Bon, on commence. Espérons que cette fois-ci, le jeu ne plante pas. Non. Oh, pourquoi je sais pas. Ah oui. Jaquette. Là, j'ai pas mal de jours malades. Hein. Ah, là, je peux pas y aller. En passant par là. Putain, est-ce qu'il y a encore quelqu'un? C'est juste pour sauvegarder. Il est pas malade.
Good evening.
Sure.
How do you feel, Mr.
Yes, you do. Please. I said I don't want anything.
Tell me everything.
I do not believe in the after.
Toujours rien à me dire.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
When science fails you, this elixir... Good evening.
You look ill. Well, there you have it.
Thank you.
Rien d'autre. Rien d'autre.
Have you any new...
It seems her dispensary isn't so busy.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Ok. Allez-y.
Gangs are ruining this neighborhood, if you ask me.
Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid...
You don't seem...
Oh,
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
the war destroyed me, Doctor.
Rien à me dire. Après.
Have you...
Not recently.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make...
Ouais, il est à la mauvaise pente. Alors, ça c'est bon.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Est-ce qu'on peut monter? Ouais.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your...
Do you need a...
Please.
There you go. Let's hope...
Very funny.
Toujours rien.
Have you heard any...
Never heard of her.
Elle m'entend
Goodbye,
parler.
young man.
Ok. Ah oui, il y a encore des malades. Ça, chi. L'église. L'église, c'est... Mais attends. Lol. Lol. Pour aller à l'église. Ça au fond et à gauche.
Trucks from the sick and suffering.
Me? I'll not die in some piss stinking alley.
Attends, là c'est... Ah oui, parce que c'est pas par là qu'il faut aller. Je fais n'importe quoi. Alors, attends.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know a game you pay for peace of mind.
I'm cheap and I'm clean.
Good evening.
Change your...
Do you need any...
It's the...
Ah, elle veut pas.
I will see you later.
Elle veut pas. Elle veut pas de médicaments.
Christine,
I don't...
considering...
If it is...
Do you need any...
It's...
Elle veut toujours pas. Bah ouais, tu vas rester fatigué. Tant pis pour ta gueule.
I will see you later. Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
tiens, voilà.
Good evening.
Do you need...
That would be nice.
Ah mais il veut nous... Pareil, il veut pas, on peut pas les soigner.
I will see you later. Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Bon, bah ça c'est fait. Tout l'autre côté.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
Est-ce qu'on peut sortir par là ou c'est bloqué? Ça. Est-ce que là on peut sortir par là? C'est bloqué. Heureusement ils sont pas respawn. Ouais, pour y aller. Ah merde. Attends. Ouais. Est-ce que je peux prendre la première? Alors c'est bloqué. À moins qu'on peut passer en hauteur. Passer. On peut pas passer par là. On peut pas passer par là. On est obligé de faire tout le tour. De passer par là, ici. Ouais, ouais. Est-ce qu'on peut pas passer là?
It's locked, all right.
Non, mais tant pis. Pas tout le tour. J'ai pas vu de truc en hauteur à la rigueur. Si. Non, on peut pas. Hein. Bon. On pourrait passer par les toits. Hein. Là, on peut pas passer par là. Hein. C'est par là, il arrive. À moins qu'avec le kick en dessous, on peut faire un... C'est de l'autre côté. Ici. à droite là. Oh, ils nous autorisent pas à sauter par là. On pourrait aller de l'autre côté à partir d'ici. Hein. Ah bah si, tiens.
So much blood. Whoever was killed got dried out. "29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
Ah oui, sous les traces de sang. Oups. Ouais. Attends.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that? Where does this blood trail lead?
Alors attends, ça serait plutôt par là. Je suis arrivé dans ce sens-là. C'est que j'étais censé arriver de l'autre côté.
Are you deaf? Steady, boys! Ah! Ah! Filthy piece of shit! Ah! Occasionally, you make a good point. We're being misled.
It's a leech! Kill it! Shit, that leech is far! Die, vermin!
La fleur, l'état du corps.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out. Only a golden watch in her pockets. The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Je te vois, tu me vois. Ah, j'étais déjà venu là. 50 mètres.
Jonathan.
What was that?
Ah non, c'est elle qui s'est déplacée. Là-haut.
I won't let you escape.
Ça risque de...
You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Ça veut pas que tu
They've all
l'attrapes, tu
been
l'attrapes pas.
butchered.
Putain. Ça se trouve c'est l'asiatique, non?
I can still sense a presence.
Ça met au-dessus.
Come to me.
Enterrer le passé, mise à jour de la mission.
In the name of Christ, someone help me!
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar.
Bonjour, bonsoir
Jonathan's no
Conky.
demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
Tu l'as transformé en
I'm
vampire.
gathering the family for a final reunion. All
Voilà,
smiling, all dead.
c'est le contraire, c'est elle qui t'a
Thanks to the
transformé.
good Dr. Reed.
Mary,
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Tu vas transformer sans le
Mary.
savoir.
I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. You killed me, brother! Ah! 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 Abominate, you've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster!
Heureusement que c'est que le mode histoire. Hein. Je serais jamais arrivé au mode normal.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
Ah bah j'ai pas eu à décider.
I will find a cure, Mary.
At last, I can forgive you.
Ah, ils ont fait exprès que le personnage aille très lentement. En fait, en se réveillant, il a transformé sa sœur. Ah, succès, je vous salue Marie. Merci le mot d'histoire.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Chapitre 4, Poussée de fièvre. Dans les West End. Tous les alcools qui peuvent. Maintenant la nuit. D'accord. C'est de fièvre. Je sais pas si je suis dans la grande chasse. Je sais plus combien de chapitres. Pas de chapitres. 5 chapitres normalement. Donc attends. Satisfaisant, ça va. Ah, il est toujours critique. Là par contre, je ne peux pas aller celui-là. Il y en a un qui remonte à grave. Bon. Contre lui, voilà, y aller. Oh, j'ai 6000. Ah, attends, c'était... Impact 5. De cancel. Santé. 11. Ah non, ça va être 3000. État satisfaisant. Okay. Un mot là, non? Ah, donc son manoir, il est là en face. Par contre, là, quand ce soit ci, je peux demander d'autres choses. C'était ce bouton-là pour accélérer.
Jonathan, old chap, how are...
I was conducting research in my room.
Of course, of course. Worry not,
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Tell me more about the violence.
Jeffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Pre-Wen patrols exterminate
Have they come closer?
No. They mainly
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
Ok, ah ouais, ça y est, le premier indice. Et là.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion, and with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Thank you, Edgar. We shall speak again later.
Ok. Donc ça, hop. Je les ai tous faites. Là, il m'en manque plus que 1, 2, 3. Il n'y en a que 4 là, de ce côté-là. Trouver le Samuel, le disciple dans le cimetière. Stress. Ce qui est dommage, c'est qu'il n'y a pas de point de TP en fait. La boîte de barrette. Ouais, ça c'est pas... quête hyper importante. Alors attends, j'aurais pu me préparer d'autres potions. Voilà, je sauvegarde. Ouais. Recensement des citoyens. Ah, il y en a un qui est mort. Tika, ouais, voilà. Poussez-moi à aller à Whitechapel. Attends, je les ai soignés les gens pourtant. J'y viens de là. Ouais. Dans Whitechapel. Oh, doucement. Peut-être faire encore une quête principale, mais après, il faudra aller faire des enquêtes locales et tout ça. Donc... Qui c'est ça?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
Leave me! Return to the shadows and never come back!
But the shadows are our home. And wherever you stand, my son, I stand beside you.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Finsbury Gate, quartier stable, ça doit être celui-là. Dernier... Non. Mètres. Oh là ça donne un peu plus chaud. Alors attends, 50. Oh, mais je suis là tout à l'heure. Voilà, attends, pas moyen de passer de l'autre côté. C'est derrière moi. Ouais, normalement, ça serait par là, mais. Et là, c'est fermé donc. Ouais, qu'on peut accéder par le haut. Ça c'est un cassave. Là on peut pas aller. Donc nord. D'accord. Là il commence à être plus chaud là. Non, c'est l'autre côté. Alors, attends, comment je vais faire? Peut-être que j'aille là, là. Je sais pas. Bien. Putain, je suis pas loin, c'est chiant parce que c'est. Je suis juste à côté en plus. Ah. Tiens.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Ah, mais si, je pouvais passer. Je crois que j'étais bloqué.
That's what you do. Turn you to dust. No.
Est-ce que je peux ouvrir à partir de là? Non. Ne bloque pas de l'autre côté. À 26 mètres. Ici. Ouais, donc ça c'est un nouveau un bout. Ah oui, c'est le centre. C'est censé être protégé.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Ah, parce que le manoir c'est un propre quartier.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Si c'est m'appeler de la sorte, appelez-moi Jonathan.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
À mon tour de poser des questions, Marie est-il le vampire meurtrier?
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power, radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying. and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please,
Ils sont vampires, ils peuvent
call me
plus boire.
Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
Will they fight the guard of Prévenus?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prévenus has called for a second great hunt of our kind. and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the guard of Prévenus and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prévenus really launched a...
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Par contre, si tes yeux pouvaient changer de couleur, ça serait bien, Jonathan. T'es trop voyant. Ok. Eh bien, on va en rester là pour ce soir. Sur ce, je vais remercier les personnes qui sont passées en direct ou en replay. Et je vous donne rendez-vous demain pour de prochains lives sur d'autres jeux. Merci à tous et à bientôt.